What if I told you that a carnival kept operating for months after everyone who worked there had already left town? The carnival that never left. May 2005, Texas. In a small farming community outside Amarillo, something impossible began happening that would terrorize residents and claim one young life. The old carnival grounds had been empty for 3 years, ever since Belmont's traveling circus packed up their tents and moved on. But on warm May nights in 2005, locals started reporting carnival lights flickering to life in the abandoned field, where rusted rides sat like metal skeletons against the Texas sky. At first, people dismissed it as car headlights or teenagers playing pranks. But then came the music. Faint melodies drifted across the prairie wind after midnight. Carousel tunes and carnival organs playing songs that hadn't been heard since 2002. When brave residents ventured closer, they discovered something that chilled them to the bone. The Ferris wheel, motionless for years, was slowly turning. No power lines, no generators, just the massive wheel rotating silently in the moonlight, its empty seats swaying as if carrying invisible passengers. The cotton candy machines presented an even more disturbing sight. These units had been stripped of their motors years ago, yet somehow they were spinning pink sugar into perfect clouds. Teenagers who dared approach found the treats still warm, freshly made by equipment with no power source and no operator. Police responded to dozens of calls about suspicious activity. They conducted thorough searches using flashlights and patrol cars, examining every ride, every booth, every corner where pranksters might hide. They found absolutely nothing. No people, no generators, no explanation for what residents witnessed night after night. But their presence didn't stop the supernatural activity. During one late-night patrol, Officer Martinez made a sighting that still haunts him. A figure in a bright clown costume standing beside the Ferris wheel, waving enthusiastically at his patrol car. When Martinez approached with his flashlight, the beam revealed only empty air and the gentle creaking of rusty metal. Paranormal investigators arrived with recording equipment, hoping to document these impossible occurrences. Their EVP sessions captured something remarkable. Clear sounds of children's laughter echoing across the abandoned grounds, mixed with carnival barkers calling out to crowds that existed only in another dimension. The most tragic incident occurred on Memorial Day weekend. 12-year-old Tommy Rodriguez disappeared while riding his bike near the carnival grounds. His family found his bicycle lying in the tall grass, along with one of his sneakers placed neatly beside the entrance gate. Despite extensive searches involving helicopters, bloodhounds, and hundreds of volunteers, Tommy was never found. Investigation revealed disturbing patterns in the carnival's history. Records showed that children had vanished in several towns where Belmont's traveling circus had performed over the past decade. Always one child per location, always without a trace. Would you step into this carnival? Local authorities erected a chain-link fence around the entire property, installing no trespassing signs and security cameras. But the paranormal activity continued with increasing intensity. Cameras captured glowing orbs dancing between the rides, and motion sensors triggered when nothing visible moved through their range. Today, 18 years later, the land remains sealed off. The fence has been reinforced multiple times and warning signs replaced as they mysteriously disappear. But on quiet Texas nights when the wind carries just right, people still report hearing carnival music drifting across the prairie, calling to anyone brave enough to listen.